Hey guys, it's Eman from Money and welcome back, and today I have another topic video for you all, and by the title of the video you can tell what it is. Gamble, uh, gamble it all and take the risk. I don't have a script for me today, so I'm just gonna freestyle this video just purely off my brain. But yeah, so I'm not asking you to go and gamble. Gambling is bad. Like, I've dabbled in gambling, and at the end of the day, the house always wins. I think everybody knows that. But in today's video, I'm talking about taking risks and gambling with stuff in life, like taking a risk to start a business, taking a risk to ask someone out. Like, I feel like I feel like for me, like I always have to take the risk because at the end of the day, it's like, what's the point of living if I'm not gonna go 100%? You know what I mean? Like, gotta take that risk because obviously the number one factor on why people don't take risks is essentially because of fear and the fear of consequences. But we have to remember, like, the universe that we live in is cause and effect. So whatever we do, there will always be an effect. But I understand that people, they don't want to take risks because our brain are basically programmed to stay comfortable and choose what is easier and best for us. I mean, I probably don't want to make videos. I'll just rather just sit at home and watch TV, but I want to make videos because I want to tell people, I want to teach people. I just want to entertain people overall and just give my insight on certain things. And I feel like it's what I've been born to do. Like, I enjoy talking about these things. And I just want to tell people that don't let fear dictate what will happen, because at the end of the day, you are your own person and you have to make your own decisions. So, what I want to talk about is, I want to talk about first about a bit about me, a bit about who I am. So, I'm a black dude from the UK, from Great Britain. I'm from Manchester, and I am born of two immigrant parents. And one thing I can say is my parents did not have it easy. Like, my mom came to this country by not the legal means, and obviously there are big risks into doing that, into going into a country without the legal papers. This was back in um, I think this was in 2000s. I don't remember, but it was in 2000s before I was born. My mom was the first one to go while my dad was still back at home, and my mom was in Turkey, and they found out that her papers were not real, and they kept her behind, and they did some really horrible things to her, and and it's like she could have just stayed back at home and lived a probably different life. But obviously back at home, it wasn't the best. Like, they wanted to go to a new country where they could have opportunity. You know what I mean? So when she was in Turkey, they found out her papers were wrong, and they obviously detained her, and they kept her for a very long time. They dehumanized her. You know, they fully stripped her naked. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy out here. It's actually crazy. Like, we live in a world like this, and obviously my mum didn't know what to do because she was stuck in the middle of Turkey, and there was um, there was literally nothing she could do. All she could do was call my dad and uh, see if they could sort something out. And obviously, my dad was obviously distressed. And luckily, they did manage to make it to the UK. I forgot how, but they did manage to make it. But the thing is, it's even though my mom took a dangerous risk, she still took that risk, and here I am today. You know what I mean? Like, we all have to take risks at one day in our life because we never know what that risk might end up doing for us. Because my mom and dad taking that risk has ended up me being here. and my three other siblings. But obviously, I want to talk about other things like other things like we have to remember like the people that changed history or that have done tremendous things. They've all taken risks, and we need to remember that humans we are supposed to be risk takers. You know what I mean? We're supposed to take that risk. You know what I mean? Like, Mister Take that risk. But obviously, not a lot of people want to take risk. A lot of people just want to remain where they are, and I completely understand that. Like, we don't want to do things that is out of habit for us or that is detrimental in a sense that could change our lively beings. Like, we would love to probably sit at home and do absolutely nothing, but we have to take a risk so we can better ourselves in the future, and also our future selves will thank us, will thank our past selves for taking that risk. Like, there are many things that I regret doing, but I'm like, if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be the person I am today. You understand? So, moral of not moral, but the point of what I'm trying to make is to take that risk, because at the end of the day, you never know what life is going to take us. You never know what the universe has in store for you. Because I feel like everyone here has a deeper purpose. Like, we are all connected to the universe in one sense, but to take that risk, you have to take that step. But obviously, there are other certain factors on why people won't take the risk. People won't take risks because of their family. Like, how will their family think, and how will friends feel about it? Because at the end of the day, when you take a risk, there will be consequences no matter what. And the thing is, you can think about the consequences as much as you can, but you truly don't know what the consequences are going to be until you actually take the risk and see it for yourself. Because what we tend to do as humans is when there is a situation, we tend to overthink and think about the consequences. And obviously, the consequences are not what it seems because it hasn't actually happened yet. And I feel like as people, we need to be okay with taking risks, because at the end of the day, it's like you only have one life. You can't just live your entire life living in fear of certain things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we only live once. Like, I'm not saying live your life to the fullest. I'm saying is you only live once. So if there's a risk you have to take that risk, because you never know where that risk might take you. Like, you might end up being the next millionaire, billionaire, or whatever. You know what I mean? And I just want to give people some other advice. Like, if you're like right now, I'm in the works of starting a business project with two other friends, and we plan to launch the project in January. I'll probably showcase it on my YouTube as well, but not too much, because this YouTube is more like a personal YouTube where I just post what I want. You know what I mean? But we like, if you want to take the risk of uh, starting a business, take that risk, because at the end of the day, you don't know where that business is going to take you. You know what I mean? Like, I wondered when what's his name? When Steve Jobs, well, not Steve Jobs. Wait, Steve Jobs? I don't know, but the people that made Apple, I don't think they knew that how big they were going to be in the next few years. But I don't know what risk they took, but they definitely took risks. Like, all the richest people in the world, they all took risks, and that's a fact. Obviously, some people are already well established from when they're born, already born into prestigious families or whatever. But without a doubt, most people that are successful do take risks, and I just want you to, and like in today's video, I just want you to take that in. Like, what is holding you back? Why are you not doing what you want? And I want you to know is that at the end of the day, the world ends with you. I mean, if you've played the game The World Ends with You, Neo, it's a pretty good game. And 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 the game title itself, The World Ends with You, is really true. Like the world the world is what you make it out to be. So if you think like the world is this, the world will end up being this. Reality is your own perspective. I know it sounds like I'm just chatting a lot of bullshit, but trust me, like reality is what you make it out to be. Like, and if you feel like your reality is something different, it will be different. Trust me, it will be. Like, you probably won't see it, but the universe has a funny way of aligning things. Like once you're in line with the universe, everything just comes together. Obviously, there will be tough shit in life. Like, don't get me wrong, it will be tough, and you'll feel like, oh, why is this happening to me? Like, but trust me, it all happens for a reason. All happens for a reason, because it's all for us to be better people, but also to become the people that we desire to be. You know what I mean? But I think I'm gonna end the video here. I'll probably leave with a few more notes, but I'm literally freestyling this video, so I'm playing this game while trying to speak at the same time. But I know probably isn't the best thing to do, but you know, who cares? It's my channel. But yeah, I think what you should take from this video is that you should always take a risk in life, because it's like you never know when it's going to be your last day. Like, for example, look what happened to Anthony Joshua. Like, this is like any normal day, just driving and got into a car crash, and two of his closest friends died. And you don't want to grow up. You don't want to grow up living till like you're in your 40s and regretting a lot of things that you should have done. Because I've seen a few videos on YouTube where a few older people in their 40s, 50s, they regret a lot of things that they did, like they should have done. And I'm telling you now, you don't want to be like that, because it will weigh on you. Like, emotions are heavy. Like I remember one time, like I felt really sad about something, and like I could just feel my heart just feel heavy. Like my heart physically felt really heavy. And I just want to say to people that it's okay. You've got this, man. You've got this. Don't listen to what other people say, because at the end of the day, they're not you. They don't know you like you know yourself. You know what I mean? You know what you need. And don't be persuaded by what your family will think, because at the end of the day, it's your life. You dictate how your life will go. You control your own destiny. You know what I mean? But hey, thank you for watching this video, and hope to see you in the next topic video. Or I'll probably my next video upload will probably be a manga or manual recommendation. But yeah, and also I ordered a new mic, so you won't be hearing all this shitty audio. But yeah, and thank you for watching this video, and have a great day.